Welcome back to Library of Ruina, dear patrons. I am, of course, Kaiser Rohal, and I might actually use Hogmar's team again, yes, with the time abnormality page. I mean, it's an interesting change of pace, and well, it stops me from horribly overthinking every single move I take. I am then in much of a hurry to do that, you know what I mean. But on the other hand, it is, of course, also a rather brutal challenge. At least it also... let me grab it really quick. It also gives you a reward if you can do it, but so yeah, I am sorely tempted to just use them again. But what are we doing right now? Well, basically this. Of course, a few of them you cannot actually see because of my camera. So, we got 3 of these yellow exclamation marks to deal with, and then, well, that's basically it. Thank you to Lidiano for telling me that I did not, in fact, miss anything important. The flow of general works is meant to be unrealizable for now. We will apparently deal with that later. I was worried about that, and so worried I might actually have asked my girlfriend for help, which would have been way more embarrassing than one of you telling me. So yeah, thanks again. So before we do the point of no return here, let's just check out what Hasset's floor has to offer.
아무리 그래도 커피가 제일이죠.
A common discussion, or well, or yeah, let's call it discussion. I'm blanking on that other term, but between the coffee and tea drinkers, this way around.
안타깝구나. 어쩌면 짙고 자극적인 향과 맛에 혀가 마비된 걸지도 모르지.
That's hilarious.
이곳이 도서관인지 카페인지 모르겠네.
It is a far better smell than her cigarettes or cigarillos. I will not let go of that. I'm still. Anyway.
엔젤라구나. 여긴 무슨 일로 온 거야? 잠시 빈 시간이 있어서 그냥 돌아다니고 있었어. 그러는 너희는 독서 토론인가 뭔가 하는 거야?
그것도 흥미롭지만 지금은 지정 사서들끼리 다정히 담소를 나누는 중이었단다.
우리는 이쪽 보조 사서들에게 반쯤 끌려온 거지만.
그리 말하니 섭섭하구나.
Who shall remain, well, name and pictureless because, well, they are randomly generated.
보조 사서들이?
그래. 보조 사서들이 가끔 와서 커피를 마시고 가거든. 무언가 마시는 걸 즐기는 층은 몇 없으니까.
Well, there's also Netzach.
안 그래도 호드 게브라와 커피를 마시고 있었는데 갑자기 답례를 난다며 데리고 온 곳이 여기인 거 있지?
It's nice.
사서복이 검은색인 거부터 눈치챘어야 하는데 말이야.
Yeah, I guess those two are still not on good terms.
보조 사서들과의 관계가 원만한 모양이네.
같이 일해야 하는 입장인데 매몰차게 대할 필요는 없지.
Yeah, just sensible.
맞아. 그건 그렇고 엔젤라?
아마도. 그건 왜?
차 마시고 갈 시간은 있나 싶어서. 기왕 온 김에 한 잔 마시고 가. 커피는 내 것밖에 없어서 미안하네.
That's rude though, to bring coffee when you're like visiting Bina. Could have at least just tried her tea. Can she even drink coffee? Or, well, tea in this case.
이렇게 이야기할 기회 많이 없잖아. 권유해 준다면 알겠어. 다른 보조 사서들도 같이 마시고 있네.
너무 나무라지 말아라. 가끔은 이런 시간도 필요하지 않겠니? 다들 쫓기든 일을 하고 있으니 말이야.
All racing into battle.
뭐 이렇게 다 같이 모여 있어도 그 정도로 편한 사이는 아닌 것 같지만.
그래도 이렇게 마주하고 모일 수 있다는 것부터가 대단하다고 생각해.
Yeah, it seems the hard feelings they have with each other are slowly thawing out.
차까지 대접해줬는데 맛이나 향을 느끼지 못한다는 거.
Oh,
미안하네.
so no, she can't really drink it.
이 분위기를 즐기고 있다는 걸로 충분하지 않을까?
기왕이면 다음에는 함께 즐기고 싶지만.
어쨌든 이것저것 이야기해줘서 고마워. 이만 가볼게.
우리 층에도 가끔 놀러와. 롤랑도 이따금 커피를 마시러 오니까 부담스러우면 같이 와도 좋고.
시간이 또 비게 된다면 올게.
엔젤라가 또 와줄까?
내 생각에는 그럴 것 같은데.
Yeah, she comes around. Hogma, what's up with your floor?
여기 부탁했던 책이에요. 티페레트, 롤랑, 둘이 무슨 일로 왔어?
티페리트 혼자 들기 무거워 보이더라고. 내가 가져다주는 책도 많은데 뭔 책을 이렇게 더 원하는지.
Apparently just learning about religion isn't good enough.
당사자를 앞에 두고 할 말입니까?
나한테 그렇게 정중히 말한 거 처음이지 않아?
I unfortunately did not pay attention to that. I'm not that good with Korean honorifics and the like.
읽고 싶은 책이 많을 뿐입니다. 무료하게 시간을 흘려보내지 않기 위함도 있죠.
Oh, so learning about all kinds of topics instead of just religion.
어디 보자. 뭐가 그리 읽고 싶어서
Resident Geriat.
골라달라 했을까?
Oof. Harsh.
생명의 연속성, 생명공학 기술, 온통 생물학뿐이네.
Oh, is he researching how to prolong his life?
화학은 전부 읽으셨거든.
Oh, or just everything.
책이 이렇게 많다면 말씀해 주셨으면 좋았을 텐데요. 매번 감사합니다.
No, even a smile on his face.
안 그래도 부탁하러 갈까 했는데 롤랑이 도와줘서 그냥 왔어요. 포크마님은 이미 다 알고 있을 거로 생각했는데 의외네요.
잊혀지지 않기 위해 여러 번 읽으며 되새기는 겁니다.
Yeah, I mean, he was a scientist in Elcor.
한번 읽은 거로는 부족하죠. 배우는 일하면 특히요.
같은 문장도 읽을 때마다 새로운 느낌을 받을 수 있으니 이해해요.
Well, less so in science, but in literature. Literature, sure.
나는 모르는 문학인들의 세계구만. 그래서 너희는 뭐 하고 있었어?
시시한 이야기들이었단다. 이곳에서 하는 일에 관련한 것들이지.
맞아. 일을 하다 보면 이런저런 감정들이 쌓이는 법이니까.
그 말은 상사 험담을 했다는 거야?
Gossiping. Okay, got it.
엔젤라가 안 보는 척해도 도서관에서 일어나는 모든 일을 보고 있다고. 이 대화 내용도 어디서 듣고 있을지도 몰라.
Yeah, but it's gossip. What's she going to do about it?
그리고 태연이 나타나서는
And is he?
상사 험담은
어.
네가 하는 것 같은데.
That would have been, of course, a perfect moment for her to show up, but no.
접대하는 것에 관해 이야기를 하는 중이었어. 예서드가 엔젤라에 대해 구시렁대긴 했지.
She's way too happy about that.
말쿠트, 오해 사는 말은 하지 마. 복도에 아직 쌓여있는 책이 많아 더러워 보인다는 불평이었을 뿐이지.
결국 도서관의 정리 상태가 마음에 안 든다는 거잖아.
Like, how many I guess are they receiving like off camera that they got so many books to deal with? Like, it seems the invitations that we are playing are just tip of the iceberg.
그건 모두의 잘못이지. 엔젤라를 탓한 건 아니야.
Like just the important ones.
그래도 매번 다양한 손님을 접대하느라 수고가 많단다.
Yeah, how many?
너희에게도 하는 이야기지.
뭐 이제는 꽤 익숙해서 그렇게 힘들지도 않지만 말이야.
Okay. We got one more of these in the floor of general works.
넌 이곳에서 유독 말이 없군.
Well, or in the floor of philosophy.
무슨 말이 더 필요할까? 난 그저 지켜볼 뿐이지.
지켜본다는 건가?
그렇단다. 누군가는 이를 외면이라고 생각할 수 있겠지.
It was a
역시
bit...
그렇게 생각하는 거구나.
Sorry. It was a bit lazy considering everyone else was fighting for their lives. But well, she did come around to lend her strength too, but...
궁금할 뿐이지. 우리가 대화를 나눌 일은 많이 없었으니.
아예 없다고 해도 무방하지 않니? 너는 너대로, 나는 나대로. 지켜야 할 자리를 벗어난 적이 없었어.
I like the page flipping sound, but apparently she is also reading a book while talking.
그런 나에게까지 신경 쓸 시간이 있다는 건 분명 우리도 전과 달리 여유가 생겼다는 거겠지.
이런 변화가 내키지는 않나.
어떤지 잘 모르겠구나.
These two are very, very in control of themselves and what they are saying. They're very careful.
이렇게 찾아온 김에 따뜻한 차라도 들렴.
그럼 잠시 실례하지. 다른 종류의 차를 마셔본 적은 없나? 항상 홍차군.
글쎄, 홍차도 다양한 종류가 있어서 굳이 새로운 걸 시도해보지는 않았단다. 아, 파란머리 도련님이 늘상 커피를 추천해주긴 하지.
Yes, super maint noble boy.
네 말대로 정말 많은 것이 변했어.
Oh, that was a very short sentence in Korean.
이러다 곧 모두 한 자리에 모일 날이 올지도 모르겠구나.
I don't know if that's meant to be ironic from her grin.
그래. 처음으로 다 같이 모였던 그때와는 분명 다르겠지.
In a positive sense, or...
과연 모두 시답지 않은 이야기를 나눌 날이 오긴 할까? 나는 아니라고 보네만.
하지만 내심 기대하고 있지 않니? 다 같은 마음결이겠지.
차는 다 마셨으니 이만 가보지. 고마워.
Yeah,
또 놀러 오려무나. 차는 언제든지 준비해둘 테니.
this is a very tense atmosphere. Despite the words. So, and well, that's it. We got nothing to do here. We got nothing to do here. So let's finally hit that point of no return. Greet uninvited guests. Taking one more moment to think, did I forget anything? Like, not that I know of. Am I truly and fully prepared? No, but sure. Knocking? So they are entering physically, it sounds like, not from an invitation. Or breaking in. if I interpreted that sound correctly. Yeah, thanks for that.
두드리라. 그리하면 열릴 것이라.
Sure.
하게 힘만 세.
I am staring at her design. Anyway,
요리는 결국 체력 싸움이거든.
she even has mouths on her hands. While hers looks just ridiculous, but in a good way.
친구들, 이곳에 계신 분들이 놀라서 숨어버리겠네. 처음으로 다 함께 인사하는 건데 예의를 차려야지.
너무 시끄럽게 굴면 손님으로 받아주지 않을지도 몰라요.
Yeah, and I'm taking a closer look at his design too. Like it's hands keeping his eyes and mouth shut, and ears, and so the like the crying, like with the three crying children, like unseeing, unhearing, unspeaking. But he does seem to be able to speak.
그럼 그냥 쳐들어가서 부수는 수밖에 없지.
이것이 도서관이군요. 말로만 들었지 처음 와봅니다.
And why does he have like long red nails?
오스왈드는 허름한 곳에서 오랫동안 서커스를 하셨죠.
Then why does she have horns?
그래서 언제나 감사합니다.
The distortion probably, but yeah. Is he even distorted? It's just his normal costume. And maybe some fancy fashion.
덕분에 쾌쾌한 꽃향기 나던 천막 밖으로 나올 수 있었으니까요.
아, 네가 날 뛰어서 얼마나 피곤했는지 알아? 까딱하면 우리 쪽에 피해를 입을 뻔했다고.
You almost got one of us pulped? What? When? How?
그때는 눈에 뵈는 게 없었습니다.
Oh,
함께 공연을 하자는 줄 알았거든요.
I guess he just welcomed them in his own manner.
그래도 마지막에 와서는 같은 길을 걸을 수 있어 참으로 다행이라 생각합니다.
Wait, I'm only just now noticing. Does he have a tail? Huh.
저도 마찬가지예요. 아르갈리아님 덕분에 진정.
아니야, 친구들.
It's actually kind of suspicious that Argalia isn't distorted. At least he doesn't look like it.
나 혼자 했다면 여기까지 오지 못했을 거야. 그나저나 오늘은 아무도 맞이해주지 않네.
You didn't exactly get in the usual way. Okay.
쫄아서 뒤로 숨었나 보군.
너희 제정신이야? 그냥 힘으로 열고 들어오다니.
Apparently they can.
이렇게 들어오는 손님은 또 처음이네.
And Roland still with his gloves on. Yeah, a very different look than him having the hands in his pocket.
힘으로 들어올 수 있을 만큼 도서관이 실체화했다는 뜻이 아닐까요?
그리고 노크는 꽤 여러 번 했는걸.
So impolite that they didn't open.
두드린 후에 반응이 없으면 적당히 돌아가야지.
I mean, fair.
너무 열올리지 마. 우리도 조금 마음이 급했거든. 플루토, 부탁할게.
예, 제가 금방 복구해드리겠습니다.
Oh, how generous.
특이점.
The singularity.
특이점이라니요. 터무니없는 소리를.
이건 마법입니다.
They did mention that his powers are just weird and unexplainable. Which isn't that different from the singularities, but well.
저희는 경계에 서서 답을 구하는 구도자이자 예술가입니다.
너희는 뒤틀림에 먹히지 않았어. 어떻게 가능한 거지?
먹느냐 먹히느냐 그 기로에서 아슬아슬하게 외줄타기를 하고 있는 거지.
They're at least, well, somewhat sane, I guess. I mean, she is obviously very distorted.
창백한 사선은 완전한 인간이 된 건가? 이제 창백하다고 할 수도 없겠어.
Really, she did?
부드러운 살과 붉은 피가 흐르고 있으니까.
Hmm.
네 모든 핏줄을 뽑아서 먹고 싶어. 과연 어떤 맛일까? 인간이 된 기계의 핏줄은.
Alright, I almost forgot that she's supposed to be like some vampire thing. Whatever.
엘레나, 날 것으로 먹는 것보다 요리해서 먹는 게 더 맛있다고.
Oh, I'm only just noticing she also has a tail, which is also full of mouse.
군침 도는군.
But I like her attitude.
너희 취향은 존중할 테니 제발 개인적인 기호는 둘이 있을 때만 말해줘.
그래서 용건은? 너희를 위한 책은 없는데 초대하지도 않았고.
저희가 찾는 답이 도서관에 있다고 들었습니다. 그것도 가정한.
그 책을 낼름 먹기 위해 찾아왔지요.
I do wonder if I'll even have an opportunity to use Hogma and his team, because obviously I'm going to face them with Gabra. They got plenty of hard hitters.
엔젤라, 당신이 그 책을 거의 다 완성했다고 들었습니다.
누가 순순히 내어준다고 했어?
Huh, so they know about the one true book.
허락받겠다는 말도 안 했지.
Oh. And they want it.
아 맞아. 롤랑. 너와 이렇게 이야기하는 건 오랜만이네.
He isn't particularly eager.
대답 안 해주겠다는 거야? 너무 매정하다. 너를 위한 기쁜 소식이 있는데.
Like.
네가 그토록 만나고 싶어했던 사람과 함께 왔거든.
What?
뭐? 너와 다시 만나게 하고 싶지 않았어. 마치 아름다운 장미꽃과 야수 같은 너희를.
His wife?
하지만 마지막까지 만나지 못하는 사랑 이야기는 너무 가슴 아프잖아. 그래서 특별히 함께 오기로 했지.
What?
무슨 헛소리를.
Yeah.
오랜만이군, 롤랑.
우리 예전에 서로 만난 적 있나?
Apparently they did, from one of Roland's flashbacks. He did meet the puppeteer, yeah. And killed his puppets. Especially his son, if I remember correctly.
어찌 모르겠나. 그토록 지겹게 들었는데.
Oh.
안젤리크로부터 말이야. 이런. 너무 과했나?
Oh, he turned her into a puppet? Holy fuck. It's her hair, alright? At the chain, like the necklace. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that might be the most fucked up thing so far. Which is saying something for this game.
꿈에 그리던 재회라 말이 나오지 않아?
이게 무슨 개 같은 짓이지?
I wonder what he said in Korean there. Like, what is the direct translation? If any of you knows, please tell me in the comments. I am curious.
보는 그대로지. 아니면 예전보다 더 아름다워진 모습에 감탄을 금치 못하겠나?
Polished up beauty? Really? Yeah,
무서워라. 왜 그래? 네가 사랑하는 안젤리카를 드디어 만났잖아.
that's a sensible reaction.
설마 이번에도 첫눈에 반했어? 또 나에게서 안젤리카를 뺏어가려고?
Why would you let him do this to your sister? He's even crazier than Roland thought, probably.
아니, 이번에는 그렇게 되지 않아. 안젤리카는 너에게 과분한 상대야. 너 따위로 인해 인생이 망가지면 안 됐다고.
You really think that's still her?
넌 저 모습을 보고서도 아무 생각이 들지 않아?
Yeah. Like that's... I was just checking what my camera covers up, if I should remove it, but I think it's fine.
더 완벽해진 모습에 많이 놀랐구나.
He just is completely crazy at this point, right?
기 죽을 생각하지 마. 산채로 뼈까지 다 씹어 먹어 줄 테니까.
I mean, I was calling it good that Roland is like backing away from maybe his violent thoughts about revenge and all, but no, that's a sensible reaction, yeah.
아직도 눈이 먼 채로 과거에 사로잡혔네. 어리석은 롤랑. 나처럼 앞을 보고 걸으라고. 재현이 얼마나 고생했는지 알아?
I don't think he cares.
피아노에 뒤섞인 시체를 분류하는 건 나도 꽤 벅차더군.
Piano's even still around? Like they didn't clean it up, or?
나도 고생했지. 더위에 부풀어 오른 시체 덩어리에서 안젤리카의 피만 솎아내는 건 힘들었으니까. 피아노?
뭐? 아, 이런.
She didn't know. Oh shit. I mean, it was pretty clear to us. Well, technically, they didn't say that she got assimilated into the piano or whatever, but well, yeah, it got pretty clear that she died from the pianist.
미안해서 어쩌지 롤랑? 혹시 내가 너의 계획을 망친 건 아니겠지?
Oh, but she isn't even aware that the pianist killed his wife. Oh. And that he wants revenge. Oh no.
피아니스트를 말하는 거야?
I wouldn't say that.
나도 아는 걸 모르시네. 핫도그이시네.
생각보다 쇼가 더 새콤해지네요.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that causes Roland to distort right on the spot.
나도 웬만하면 참으려고 했는데.
Can we just kill them already?
웃겨서 또 눈물이 나네. 순진하고 얼빠진 기계 새끼. 엔젤라, 네가 저 속시커먼 놈의 반쪽을 죽인 거라고. 네가 내 동생을 죽인 거야.
이건 저도 웃음을 금치 못하겠군요.
You didn't though.
백야 학주 덕분에 뒤틀림이, 그리고 뒤틀림 덕분에 피아니스트가.
Yeah, I do still wonder who the pianist was originally and how he distorted so powerfully to the point where he could wreck a whole district.
그리고 백야 흑주는 엔젤라 네 덕분에 일어난 일이지.
명백한 인과네요.
가여운 엔젤라님, 어떻게 아직도 눈이 멀어 있나요?
그쯤 하면 됐잖아. 이번에는 예상보다 잠잠하군. 길길이 날뛰지 않고 말이야.
Well, he tried.
저 눈 돌아간 놈 덕분에 조금이라도 수상한 실험을 하던 조직이나 사무소들이 털렸지.
그리고 그 눈먼 분노에 저희까지 피해를 입었죠.
Yeah, I don't know if he had any contact with Tanya, but Roland killed Jaehon's son. He killed her father. There was something with Pluto, like with the contract, something. I think. If that guy he cheated with the contract might be Pluto, I guess. Who else? Greta? Does he have anything to do with Greta? Did he kill the 8 chefs? Like they did tell us in the fight with before the fight with Olivier that they had a mission about some source or another. But anyway, we talked about this before.
룰랑, 넌 우리를 기억 못하겠지만 말이야. 난 그저 불행한 사고로 죽은 내 아들을 되살리고 싶었을 뿐이야. 당연히 네 아내의 죽음과 아무 관련이 없었지. 그 모든 설명을 했는데도 넌 가차없이 작업실에 있는 내 아들을 죽였어.
I really like that their motivations are understandable. Like, it's really leaning in hard in this in the cycle of revenge theme. Because yeah, he didn't have to kill his son, or I guess the fucked up experiments the gear guy did were, well, good riddance to that, but I don't even... anyway.
그래, 그 지독한 냄새가 나던 작업실.
이거 의외인데 설마 기억하고 있을 줄이야.
저 인형을 보면 안 떠오를 수가 없지. 기술은 정교해졌어도 그 역겨운 방식은 똑같군.
Oh, the puppet of his son was even worse. Oh dear.
내 아들은 분명 어떠한 특이점으로도 살릴 수 없을 만큼 늦었고 끔찍한 상태였어. 내 눈길이 닿지 않는 곳에서 놀다가 불행하게도 뒷골목 재개발 공사 현장의 롤러에 휘말렸던 거야.
What the heck is a road roller? You mean like a steamroller? What a way to die.
그때 회사에 있던 내 잘못이지. 하지만 되돌리고 싶었어. 내게 있는 모든 걸 쏟아부어서라도. 심지어 내 아들은 거의 다 살아났지. 그런데 그 감격스러운 순간에 마지막에 쳐들어와서 초를 치다니.
그딴 걸 아들이라 부른 거냐? 온몸이 누구의 것인지도 모를 살점으로 꿰매어져 있었는데도.
Oh. Yeah.
너 따위가 내 방식을 정의할 자격은 없다. 난 너에게 어떠한 피해도 주지 않았어.
Yeah, I guess.
그저 밤에 길을 잃어 이미 숨을 거둔 아이들을 사용했을 뿐이라고. 그래도 언젠가 그 아이들의 부모에게 그래, 그들에게만은 심판받아도 괜찮다고 생각했지.
But not his, huh? Yeah, I get it. Like I said, I really like their motivations.
룰랑 네가 아니라 너에게는 다시 삶을 얻은 내 아들을 죽일 권리도 내 행동을 심판할 자격도 없다고. 그날 난 내 모든 걸 앗아가는 불길을 보며 다짐했어. 반드시 너에게 같은 고통을 안겨주겠다고. 애꿎은 자들에게 화풀이나 하는 미친놈이 내 아들을 죽일 명분은 없었어. 그러다 기회를 얻었지. 이 힘에 눈을 뜰 수 있었거든. 하지만 혼란스러웠던 나는 한참을 방황했어. 머릿속에 이런저런 생각이 들더군. 그런 내 손을 지휘자나리가 잡아줘서 이 순간까지 도달할 수 있었고.
그건 그거고 이건 이거지.
He's forcing the words out. Yeah, like... I still won't be surprised if he just distorts on the spot.
네가 어떤 사정을 안고 있다 해도 내 아내만큼은 건드리면 안 됐어.
Oh, I don't think we have seen that face before.
너희가 어떤 내절한 사연을 가진 새끼든 이제 상관없다고. 그게 나 때문이었다 해도 상관없어. 난
Yeah, they're kind of doing the same thing. They didn't like just attack him. They fucked with his wife. Like, hold Roland responsible for all you want, but you didn't have to do that.
롤랑, 진정해.
Let me just quickly remove the camera.
너답지 않게 왜 그래?
나답지 않다고. 사람 잘못 봤어.
Yeah, we have seen in his realizations how he can be.
상황이 너무 재밌게 흘러가네. 그래도 오해하지 말아줘, 엔젤라. 난 저 검은 놈처럼 너에게 복수를 하고 싶어 이 자리까지 온 게 아니야. 아니, 오히려 감사하고 있다고.
네 덕분에 우리가 힘을 얻어 이곳까지 온 거 아니겠나?
감사합니다. 우리가 구원받을 수 있는 길을 열어주셔서.
What do you even mean by that? Like, what is salvation for you? Like, what are they planning to do with the true book or whatever?
이곳에서 우리는 도서관의 빛으로
Or the light.
피아니스트를 넘어선 아름다움으로 도시를 비출 거야. 그 누구도 우리를 잊을 수 없도록.
Okay.
그러니 엔젤라, 내가 어찌 너에게 감사하지 않겠어?
나 또한 감사를 표하지. 덕분에 원하는 대로 저 녀석의 마음을 흔들 수 있었으니.
이 다음 이야기가 어떨지 굉장히 궁금하지만 아쉽게도 저희는 볼 수 없겠네요.
자, 그럼 준비해.
For a fight?
이 도시의 노래가 피날레를 앞두고 있으니 너희는 너희의 이야기를 지켜야지.
I don't know what coda means. Probably some Italian music term. Good point.
롤랑,
아무 말도 하지 마. 아직 아르갈리아를 막아야 한다는 같은 목적이 있으니까.
Was she about to apologize?
그래.
Okay, let me get my camera back. So now what? The reception on the floor of history. Okay, so I'll have to give Malkov a team now. Who do we use? Maybe the Hana team again? I thought I would be able to, well, choose who I fight them with, but apparently yeah, no, I have to fight on their floor against, I guess, every single one of the opponents. Can we? No, we can't. Okay, so let's start at the bottom. So, who will Malkov even fight? Like, who would be best fit for history? uh, I can't guess. Okay, let's just use she looks pretty cool in Olivier's outfit. Let's just use our last team. It worked pretty damn well. So we had Chao. And what was her name? Gloria. There she is. So yeah, that worked well. So Malkuth, who are you fighting? Oh, Philip. Okay. One floor, one act. Okay, maybe Shao is a bad idea. Takes no damage from burn. So that won't be particularly useful. Oh, their clothes are really effective. And ineffective everything? Okay. And takes less damage from stagger damage. Damage and stagger damage, okay. Shimmering, yeah, it's a boss fight. Of course he has a burn deck. Of course he has a burn deck. Oh. Oh, wait, but it might be useful to inflict burn to him. So maybe I should keep Chao. And he has 2 phases. Okay, and what's 3 to 10 40? Okay, everything is Yoko Sword. Oh dear, these are strong cards. Despairingly stigmatized. Dude, will we get these cards? Searing Resolution, oh. Ugh. Combusting Courage. Strain and oh, that laser again. Okay, okay, I see. So since we kinda need to burn him to make him vulnerable, I guess Shao is a good idea. So let's just get started.
어서 오세요. 전 당신을 접대할 역사 1층 지정사서 라이프트예요.
She is way too cheerful about this. Of course, while Philip is the exact opposite.
아무 말도 안 해주실 건가요?
무슨 말을 더 나눠야 할까요?
저희가 모든 걸 앗아갔다고 생각해서 그러시는 건가요?
I mean, he's not wrong.
그럴지도 몰라요.
확신은 아니네요.
잊은 건지 잃은 건지 모를 감정과 기억이 있어요. 그 감정들은 더 무뎌지기만 하고요.
I guess beating him up a million times also dulled his feelings of despair and resignation.
아마도 그 모든 걸 놓지 못한 채 안고 있던 과거의 제가 화를 내고 슬퍼했겠죠. 지금의 저는 그저 모두가 바라는 바와 같이 도시 사람을 일깨울 연주를 위해 서 있을 뿐.
So their plan is basically to distort everyone. Oh dear.
당신들이 그 빛을 숨겨뒀다는 것 외에 별다른 감정은 없네요.
중요한 걸 잃었다는 생각은 안 드시나요?
행복이 뺏겼다고 해서 슬픔이 찾아와야 하는 법은 없어요. 전 근본적으로 불행해진 게 아니거든요. 단지 그 감정들을 깨닫기 전, 그러니까 그분들을 만나기 전에처럼.
오케이.
분명 그 전에도 저는 불행한 사람이 아니었을 테니까요.
감정이나 기억마저 보내야 한다면 당신의 곁에는 뭐가 남나요?
Emptiness. I am reminded of Hipred's realization.
아무것도 없어요. 하지만 슬프진 않아요. 왜 사람들은 무언가를 얻어야 한다고 가르칠까요? 직위, 재산, 친구, 가족, 지식, 그리고 무엇이든 간에 그것을 손에 넣어야만 성공한 인생이고 행복하다고 말해요.
Well, I think friends are pretty important to happiness. Everything else, yeah, that's optional.
하지만 세상에 영원한 건 없죠. 언젠가 자신의 손을 떠나기 마련이니까요. 결국 추하게 그것을 잡고 늘어지다 놓쳤을 때 사람들은 절망하고 슬퍼해요. 그게 제 모습이었고요.
So he is just as miserable as before, but has gone past that into complete emptiness. He doesn't even care anymore.
사람 간의 관계가 과연 중요한 걸까요? 마지막에서는 항상 무너질 텐데.
Yeah, sure, but they make you happy for the moment. Sure, it will be sad when they're over, but the strength they gave you while they lasted, it doesn't go away.
그 무엇도 개입하지 않고 순수한 자신으로서 직접 선택한 길을 걸어갈 수는 없는 걸까요?
Sure you can, I guess.
아무것도 없는 사람인 것처럼 보여도 궁극적으로 더 많은 것을 얻겠죠.
I highly doubt that.
사람과 사람 사이에서 일어나는 일이 두려울 수 있어요. 저도 그랬고요. 하지만 그런 감정이 없다면 어떻게 나아갈 수 있을까요?
It irritates me that her music is far louder than the voice.
아무리 힘들고 괴로워도 그 아픔에서 배울 수 있는 게 있으니까요.
글쎄요. 그런다 한들 당신이 제게 그런 말을 할 자격은 없겠죠.
She is the cheerful and sociable one of us. She has the most right to lecture you.
제 곁에 있는 사람들을 앗아간 당신이 인지 와서 뻔뻔하게도.
Well, yeah.
하지만 이곳에 온 이유는 복수가 목적이 아니에요. 원하는 것은 오직 무엇에도 얽매이지 않고 자유롭게 살 수 있는 삶뿐. 제가 무슨 일을 해도 비난받을 걸 걱정하며 사는 것.
저도 당신에게 뭐라 더 말할 수는 없겠네요. 그간 저지른 일에 당당할 수는 없으니까요. 그렇다면 방법은 하나죠. 이제부터는 제가 해야 할 일을 할게요.
Yeah, there's no way out of this.
준비하자, 얘들아.
There's no more conversation to be had. Seems calmer than last time. I guess now he'll be harder to deal with than before. He's changed a lot, and so have we. Miss Markov, what should we do now? Don't get too nervous and take things on steadily. Oh, but now he has his own music. Crank it back up again. In fact, let me crank it up in the recording software. Yeah, OBS, yeah. There we go. And it should be fine. So, let's see. I mean, it starts out harmless enough. Wheel of the Prescript seems great for that. And Grace the Gross. I mean, he doesn't have any counter dice, but he has, of course, this one. But other than that, just beating on him should be fine, if not very effective yet. Yeah. There we go. Might just ignore that. That just... Yeah, you know what? Just ignore that. Use your draw page trigram. And use true trigram here. And forward march for light regen. Who are we? Yeah, Gloria is even resistant to slash. And so is Shao. Drain the Eventide we can safely ignore. That's a bit of a bad draw. Draw one more. We'll just use Will of the City like twice. There we go. I will adjust that die afterwards. Yeah, and you just pump up our... Also, you draw one more card. Pump up our strength. While you, yeah, unlock. And... Actually, Wen might be able to deal with it pretty well. So yeah, answer your attack there. There we go. Oh, I forgot to adjust the clash. Anyway. Ah! That counter die did way too well. But so far we are basically doing nothing to him. And that didn't work. What now? Everything at Malkov here. Luckily she is rather powered up. In fact, let's power up some more. Ah, you didn't get a... you didn't raise the emotion level. So no light regen for you. But you are very, very strengthened actually, so just take that over the forward march. And restore some... Wait. Yeah, restoring light doesn't actually do anything. But on the other hand, it isn't exactly wasted either, so I'll do it. You are also rather strengthened. So, Fiery Dragon Slash. And also unlock. You are very strengthened. Oh, I already used that. Use True Trigram against Veined Eventide here. That should now be able to deal with it just fine. And forward march. Yeah, you can also deal with that pretty easily. You are now strengthened with slash. You sturdy defense against Waned Eventide. And unlock. You. What will we use? Probably like Augury Kick and Will of the City. Just use Strength then. Here, Augury Kick and Will of the City. Who will take it over? Like one of you had like... Yeah, you have +4 strength. That's perfect actually. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Perfect. Raising him to 15 flame is rather difficult, actually. 11. Does anyone have many duplicates? This would be awesome with like that 5-cost card. What was it called again? Rapid Gashes or something? Something like that. Oh. Yeah, Micro View also inflict burn. So now we at least have 2 of them. Two of ours who can drive up his burn. You don't need Light to store, so take Endurance. Unfortunately not as strengthened as before. But yeah, Augury Kick should do fine, especially with Endurance. And Will of the City. You can actually use some light here. And with +3 strength, Godspeed is perfectly able to deal with that. No, he has +1 too. Still good. And just use Celestial Spear one-sided. You aren't particularly strengthened. Well, your piercing is, and Will of the Prescript is cheaper, so use that. And multi-slash. But wait, no, we actually did use... Let's get the blade unlock done. So use Binding Chains. And multi-slash. You can do Emotional Turbulence here. And unlock. Yeah, you need to give people even more strength. Like with Augury Kick, for example. And Will of the City for light regen. So, who is taking over that first one? No. You were very strengthened. Yeah, so that's fine. There we go. So he's at 13, 17. $18, 19. And blade unlock, great. Ah! Yeah, go with the bonus stagger damage. Now he is burning. And he is vulnerable. Great, great. And he doesn't actually have particularly bad pages to attack with. So just take him down. And of course he does have a second phase. Can't forget that. Yeah. So, strength. True trigram. Yeah, true trigram. And Will of the City. Actually, we might be easily able to just aim for his first die and just stagger him before he can even use his others. We will try. Use endurance, I guess. It's not necessary. It's not necessary, but get it out of the way. True trigram. Will of the City. Yeah, that's still all happening before. Well, the 7, 9, and 5 are happening before he can even do anything. You don't need the light, but keep it for now. And since you can regen light with your trigram, and well, also with Will of the City and forward march, just use everything. You can use unlock and graze the grass. No, not graze the grass. Don't use anything. We should be fine. You also just unlock. And Violet Flame, I guess. That should be good. Who is attacking the first one? Who should be attacking the first one? Thank you. Does divinatory impact that? Yeah. He will be staggered long before he can use his other cards. There we go. And there he is at 60% health. Second phase. Oh, and now he is spawning the crying children. Okay, okay, I see. So, what does that mean? Still no burn. Still inflicting burn. Oh, gain power by half the current emotion level. Okay, okay. No maximum, so well, 1 or 2. That's not too bad. Overheat. Yeah, we need to overheat him again. Okay, he's endured. What's Vanished Mind? Vanished Mind. Venom. Oh, we need to defeat the crying children. And he has another phase. Okay, okay, I see. So let's see. What do the children do? And do they have their own? They do take damage from burn, but only half. Oh, and some of them, the victimize attack is rather serious, so we should get rid of them quickly. Like, Murmur is no big deal, but victimize, eh? Phew, that's a lot of attacks now. Oh, and Wound of Sorrow. But I see Wound of Sorrow is a ranged attack, so Jenny will deal with that perfectly. Otherwise, just keep unlocking your unlocks. Restrain is trouble. 2 trigrams should be able to deal with that. Also restore light. Yeah, just use that against the Murmur and a brace up. There we go. They are also rather hard to kill. Yeah, they also did have the overheat ability. They gain different pages if they are overheated. Okay, interesting. Should we hammer in an eradication? It won't do much since none of them are overheated. You are right now strong in blunt. Which would be good for eradication. But not much else. Just use sturdy defense here. It's fine. And it's not fine, you're not resistant to blunt. I cannot decide. Oh no. Let's have you do something easier. Just take over that Somber just take that over with Somber Procuration. And also keep unlocking. Someone needs to take that over. You're resistant to blood. Celestial Spear. And forward march. Oh, but don't forget the trigrams. You do need light. That's fine. Augury kick. And Will of the City. Yeah, that worked as perfectly as intended. Oh, come on. No, the augury kick failed. Oof. They're rolling too well. That was close. And everything is burning. Yeah, use vines. Slowing someone down always sounds good. I don't know, is any of you a pierce specialist? I think you at most. Oh, fourth match flame. But is fourth match flame good? Like, it still does a massive amount of damage. Even if flame isn't well. We actually do kinda need flame. Oh, and Shao is awakening. Another Wound of Sorrow. I am actually glad for Wound of Sorrow. It's easier to deal with than, like, for example... And now they are not having a Victimize, when I wanted to use it as an example. And no, none of you have a spear ready. Great. Which I wanted to use against Wind of Sorrow. Well, great. Oh, some of you are even weakened. How is that? Yeah, feeble. Probably from Victimize. Phew. Now I am stuck on what to use against Wound of Sorrow. Oh, Wound of Sorrow twice, sorry. Get yourself endurance, this might hurt. Augury kick. Divinatory impact. Forward march. You. Should I just hammer everything with eradication? Use it when it's cheaper, I think. Yeah, but now you can use Will of the Prescript and Grace the Grass here. Wait, you are actually the most weakened one. Against that Murmur, you need to strengthen the team still. True Trigram. Get strength, we need to take them down quicker. Actually, not True Trigram. Just Augury kick. So we can still use more Will of the City. 2 of them. Emotional Turbulence is perfect. Actually, Emotional Turbulence with this one. Then you can also use Violent Flame here. And finish the unlocks. Oh, okay, good. Ah, good, okay. Perfect. Yes, everything deflected. No! No, why are you rolling so high? Curse you. Okay, Will of the Prescript worked perfectly. And Emotional Turbulence is taking them down. And staggered. Good, one is down. Who needs gluttony? Ooh, yeah. Malpuff, you're still burning to death. Mass individual or no forgotten? Just in case we have really dangerous attacks coming for us. And everybody is burning. We are burning to death quickly. Oof. So, right now, he is a bit weakened. And since he is burning like crazy... No, but he is also very strengthened. Oh no. So, who has the most strength going? Not you, Malkov, you are too hurt already. You. Actually, use the Forgotten here. And be sure. And Will of the City. It's basically a damage race. Can we kill him before he burns us all to death? And I'm not sure if I'm winning. We're victimized coming for us. That's not good. To say the least. Oh, they are actually... Yeah, they are all weakened. Like they are... their resistances are weakened. Fourth match... No. Tautier. Also not also a Pulao, because why not? Just because we can. Also on unlock on him. And unlock. You also hammer him with a fourth match flame. Draw a page. Also brace up. Will of the City. And Will of the City. I think we are... And Eradication. Just hammer him with everything. We just need to get this phase over with before we burn to death. And... yeah, unlock. Boom. That was actually close. It might have been quite a bit overkill. But, well, screw you, Philip. Okay, he is done. Yeah, a bit of healing at least. And now what? Maybe I should have kept a few mass attacks for, well, this phase. Okay, he is no longer... he is no longer invulnerable. But at least he's very slow thanks to Violence. But these are a lot of attacks. Use your last trigram. Yeah, use that, I guess. That's the only thing we got. Oof. Ignore that. Oh, wait. Okay, that's aiming for this time. Okay. Could try to do it with 2 trigram. But on the other hand, even if that's a sacrifice on your part, we gotta keep strengthening people. And Will of the City, just in case you survive. What can you do about that? You only have +1 strength this turn. We can power that up. Try to try again. Wait. Wrong dice. The wrong die. This one. Try true trigram. And if it works, use it against this one too. And Will of the City. Will of the City. And brace up. Could just hit back with an eradication. That might not be the worst idea, just to get rid of that via spirit page. Well, it probably doesn't do much, just because the effects are at combat start. What can you do against Scorching Desperation? Sturdy defense. That should actually do it. And yeah, use eradication. Just hit him with everything. We need to finish this now. Do you have strength? No, you have endurance. Good. Well, also good, but... Then use Divinatory Impact. And of course, Will of the City. And forward march. At least we are all completely before him. We can just hit him with everything we got, and I think since he's no longer resistant, we might be able to do it. Yeah, I hit back with a Genie. Otherwise, just everything you've got. Unlock, unlock. And violent. When. Ideally, we don't need another round. Okay, the first one was rather harmless. The second one was not. Oof. Ow. Fuck, wait. We're supposed to be faster than him. Oh no, they were ranged attacks. They were ranged attacks. I am a fucking idiot. I'd be so mad if I'm losing because of that. No. Come on. Yes. Yes. Only 11 stagger left. Yes. Are you dead? I simply return. No, okay, okay, he is dead. Finally. Goodbye, Philip, and screw you. Don't ever come back, please. The rewards for reception of the Reverberation Ensemble can only be redeemed once. Phew. Philip's page and rekindled strike. So we don't even get books, we just get the reward. And that's it. That's it, okay? No longer a crying children page, but just Philip's page. Okay, okay, I see. And quite a few. Of the battle symbols. Can reset it. Interesting. So, should I even use... Wait. Oh. Oh, fuck. I cannot use the same pages again? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, this is evil. I love it. No, why do I love it? I was always complaining, but that I felt pressure to, well, just use my best stuff because the game is so difficult. But now, oh, now you are forced to be to vary it up. This is awesome. But how long is the video? No, I think having one of these ensemble fights per session, oh well, this time is good enough. The video is 1.5 hours already. And yeah, we are continuing the fight against the ensemble. Well, first of all, let me, since it shows us who we are fighting first, let me check his sword first. Who are we fighting against his sword? Aileen and her gear worshippers. So, smoke. I should probably answer that with a smoke deck of my own. Why are her passives so expensive? Just out of curiosity. What can Philip's page even do? Oh, cool. We get the enhanced clothes too. And of course, it's a burn deck. What else would it be? Do you have... And when you have burn yourself, you get power. Interesting. So we can actually use Philip and the crying children and the I am very tempted to make an all burn deck to use against Aileen. But anyway, yeah, I will tinker about a deck that can beat Aileen's smoke crew off camera. Just out of curiosity, who is hot? Who you're fighting? Greta and her fresh meat. Ha! Okay. That's like... Oh yeah, the musicians of Bremen against the floor of art. Yeah, I guess that fits. And apparently also with Miss Mermaid and some puppets and the Church of Gear Worshipper. That's a hodgepodge of opponents. Looks weird, okay, but okay. So wait. I have to make 10 different decks? I cannot reuse any of them. This... I might need to be very, very careful how to where to use my best pages, because I might need them later. Yeah, okay. But, well, as I was trying to say earlier, until next time.